Yo, YouTube. Today around 9 in the morning, I heard a bang. Something fell. I went to my bedroom, asked my girl what happened. She said she don't know. She heard the bang as well. So I came in here right away, and as soon as I opened the door, right now I'm standing at the entrance. Come right here on this spot of the floor. Pikachu, my girlfriend's pet rat, was actually grabbed by one of my snakes that got out. And the snake knocked over his cage, where she had it in here for some reason. See the cage right there. And at first, I was there for like about 10 seconds, just wondering how the hell did the snake get out. And I did have 4 live rats here, so I just figured one of the rats got out. But I looked to where the rats are. Usually the rats are up there in the bins right there. And nothing. I seen it was closed, so I'm like, what the hell? And I looked to the side, and one of the pieces of the cage was on the side. And I wound up calling her and telling her her rat is dead. My snake was, it looked like it was dead. So, well, we came in, she went panicking and crying and stuff, thinking he was dead. So I grabbed the snake, picked it up, unraveled it. Surprisingly, the snake, for a 5.5 foot snake, it wasn't as strong as I thought it was going to be. Held it, I unraveled it. Now I was still holding Pikachu with his mouth. I winded up putting took the spoon, I just put the spoon in between the mouth real quick right here. Instead of really prying it up, I kept it in there, forcing his top jaw off. And he wound up doing the rest by letting go of the rat. And as you can see, there goes Pikachu. He is alive. He was screaming. To tell you the truth, he was really screaming. He was not biting the snake at all. That shows you how calm she has this guy. Even when she was grabbing him and stuff, he wasn't biting or anything. He's still a little scared and stuff. But you can see on top of his head, she was telling me it's kind of swollen. I'm not even sure, to tell you the truth, but because the snake had actually grabbed him from the top of his head. But Pikachu's alright. And for a month, I've been telling her this is not a cage for him. To buy him a cage already. She did not want to buy him a cage. And now she's going to buy him a cage. She has to buy him a real good rat cage. He is getting bigger. But this piece right here comes off. And as you can see, this wheel thing was on the floor. So at first, I'm just looking at him killed, wrapped around him. I didn't think it was him. It was this rat. Until I looked towards the side of the floor and wound up seeing the wheel, and that's where I realized it was her pet rat. Oh, well, yeah, you can kind of see a lump on top of his head. Right there. Yeah. But I'm going to show you today the snake that almost killed Pikachu. Unfortunately. He's still alive. I haven't shown nobody the snake. So this is Phoenix, my albino purple reticulated python. Had it for quite a while now. I haven't shown her. This ain't the tub I have her in. The tub I have her is about twice this size. She's pushing about 5.5 feet. It's a pretty long snake. Surprisingly, it wasn't as strong as I thought it was gonna be getting off. Everything in total took probably, once I grabbed her, say about 30 seconds just to get her off of the rat. Unraveled her real easily, but she was really, really upset once we got her off. She didn't want to be touched. I had to use the snake hook, as you can see, to pick her up, because she didn't want to. And what she actually did was she bit the snake hook, and she wrapped her whole body around the snake hook as though she was still being fed something or trying to kill something. So I don't think it was really much of aggression, but more of she still thought she was going to get fed or her food was coming or something. Because she really wrapped her whole body around that and grabbed it. I had to put the whole hook in here, as you can see. And let her calm down today. But yeah, this was earlier. This was at 9 in the morning. Surprisingly, I was going to go to bed around 7. I wound up playing, got on one of my Xbox 360 games with my little brother. And instead, I got, Them games is pretty addicting, and it kept me up. Luckily it did, because Pikachu would not be alive, but I don't know if he did bite her on the top of her head, or that might be Pikachu's blood, because he was bleeding. Somebody was bleeding. I think it was him. But yeah, this is her. As you can see, she's a good girl. So she has a crazy feeding response. That's about it, though. But yeah, so Pikachu came close to death. Very, very, very close to death. Yeah, this is the first reticulated python I ever got. First time I ever seen one of these, I seen it on Prehistoric Pets on YouTube when they hatched them. And the minute I seen it, I knew I had to get one of these one day. But I mean, I'm not much of a retic person. I'm more of a heavier body type of snakes. But definitely lucky it wasn't any of my blood pythons that got out, because I don't think that rat I would have even been able to get them off of her before it killed it. There she goes. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be going to the Hamburg Reptile Expo. I'm gonna be going with my boy Infamous Beast QNZ, and we're hoping our other boy LA 5 times still willing to go, but we're not too sure yet. We leave it here at 8 o'clock. Hopefully get there by like 10:30 or so. It's about 2.5 hour drive. I go to that show. This will be the second time I ever went to the show, and I only go to the show about once a year. I really don't want to take that ride, so. But there she goes. Yeah, she's a dark phase, from what I've told. See, she's a good girl. I mean, see, the focus is on her head. It's really amazing snakes right here. But I'm good with one. This is a pet, so close her down. And Pikachu's right there. Yeah, so my girl is getting him his cage finally and taking him out of this room. Shouldn't have been here in the first place, but he's alive, so yeah, he's fighting with. Yeah, he's good though. Alright, so later.